gallery was full, but I was empty inside. My paintings on the wall, nobody reading them right. And you came through the door and stopped in front of the biggest one I ever made. And you didn't move for a long time. You asked me why the woman in the painting had her back turned to the light. I said because she hasn't found it yet. You said she has it now. She just doesn't know it's right. Every painting has a name, and I named this one after you. Before I even knew your name, every painting holds a truth. And this one said the thing you've been waiting for is standing in this room. Every painting has a name, and tonight I finally have mine too. We walked into the city, forgot to name itself. You finished every sentence I had barely thought. I laughed into the pavement, was the only thing I knew. And the whole world got so small, and the small world was so fun. Every painting has a name, and I named this one after you. Before I even knew your name, every painting holds a truth. And this one said the thing you've been waiting for is standing in this room. Every painting has a name, and tonight I finally have mine too. There are people who look at art and see a wall. There are people who look at art and see a call. You looked at every painting like a language you already knew how to read. And I am not a woman who believes in signs, but tonight I believe in this. Every painting has a name, and I named this one after you. Before I even knew your name, every painting tells the truth, even the ones the painter didn't mean to make, even the cracked ones on the shelf, even the practice piece she almost threw away. Every painting has a name, and I have mine. And the vase on my shelf is whole. Tonight it's whole. Every painting has a name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like Sunday morning, Sunday morning, your shirt too big for me. Coffee going cold while the saxophones play. The city doesn't know our names yet doesn't care. I'm painting on the wall while you're sleeping in my chair. These borrowed Sundays, these mornings that belong to no one else. These borrowed Sundays, the whole world held at arm's length on a shelf. Borrowed Sunday, borrowed light, your laughter in the kitchen making everything right. Borrowed Sunday, borrowed grace, the whole world, baby, fits inside this place. You burned a toast and made it sound like something holy. You sang the wrong words to a song and got the notes right. I thought, what if this is the longest part? What if this is the whole song and I don't need the rest? These borrowed Sundays, the saxophones don't care what comes next. Borrowed Sundays, the pedal steel is crying its happy, yes. Borrowed Sunday, borrowed light, your laughter in the kitchen making everything right. Borrowed Sunday, borrowed grace, the whole world, baby, fits inside this place. The vase is on the shelf, the light is on the wall, your hands are holding mine, the morning is our call. Not yet, not yet, not yet. And somewhere in those weeks, I stopped checking my phone at midnight. And somewhere in those weeks, I forgot the names of people I used to call important. And the world got very small and very, very good. Borrowed Sunday, borrowed, borrowed, not yet. Borrowed Sunday, the vase is still whole, yeah. Borrowed Sunday, borrowed. And never once looking at me. That's the gallery light, baby. That's the price you pay for putting your whole soul on the wall and watching people walk away. But tonight something changed. The door opened different, and the man who walked through it stopped in front exhibition floor. Tonight, someone looked at everything I am and said, I want more. I'm not a private dancer anymore. We walked 7 blocks and I forgot my own address. You said, why does the woman in the painting turn her back to everything? I said, because everything was never worth turning to before. And the organ played something low, and the horn said something true, and the guitar said what it always says when the body already knows before the mind does. Before the mind does. I am not a private dancer anymore. I am not performing for a crowd that never sees the score. I am not invisible. I am not the background to my own exhibition floor. Tonight, someone looked at everything I am and said, I want more. I'm not a private dancer anymore. You wanna know something? Almost didn't go tonight. I almost called the gallery and said, put the paintings up. I won't be there. Because what's the difference between the paintings being seen and me being seen? But I went, and you were there, and you stopped, and you didn't move, and you asked the right question, and now it's 3 a.m. and the city has forgotten our names, and the vase on my shelf is full, and I am not a private dancer to my own exhibition floor. Tonight, someone looked at everything I am and said, more, said more. I am not a private dancer anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. She finds the note. Not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah. Not anymore. You said I love too hard, like that was a flaw to fix. Like the way I loved you was a thing to unlearn. So I turned the volume down a little, and I laughed a little quieter, and I wore the color you preferred. And I told myself it's just adjustment. All love learns to land with less noise. But I was the noise you were adjusting, and I was the girl becoming your choice. Loving in dimensions you allowed. I stayed inside the shape you drew for me. Loving in the silence you made loud. I learned to speak in just your frequency. painting, cutting its own canvas down. Loving in dimensions you allowed. I barely made a sound. The dinner party was the clearest night. You spoke for me before I could speak. You laughed for me and chose for me, and everyone at the table saw what I was too inside of it to see. And I told myself that's just how he is. He means it as a kindness, so let it go. But I was the pain and he was hanging, and I was the wall he owned. Loving in dimensions you allowed. I stayed inside the shape you drew for me. Speaking just your frequency. Loving in dimensions, loving in dimensions, like a painting cut in its own canvas down. I'm standing at the door with one bag and your name in my mouth. You just said it once quietly, and I am counting how long it has been since I last painted something that wasn't shaped like your approval. Loving in dimensions you allowed. I stayed inside the shape you drew for me. But I was a painter, I was a painter. I was made for walls that I could fill. And you gave me one small corner and called it love, and I called it home for too long, for too long. The faces on the floor in pieces, and I am at the door. I started laughing quieter about the time the winter came. I started wearing what you favored, started answering to a softer name. I told myself this was just adjusting. I told myself all love learns to land. But the talking drum kept counting every compromise, and the pedal steel kept crying in my hands. The horn section knew before I did. They were gathering at the back of the room, but I told them not yet, not yet, don't play yet. Smaller than I was when you found, smaller than the paintings on the wall, smaller than the woman at the gallery, the one you stopped for in the hall. Smaller, smaller, smaller. And I called it love, and I called it home, and I called it learning how to love you right, while the talking drum was counting me smaller all along. The dinner party was the clearest night. 8 people at the table, one of them spoke for me. And the horn section rose up in my chest like something fella warned about in 1977. You finished every sentence like the sentence was a room, and I was just a detail in the room you'd already furnished. And I sat there with my fork, and the talking drum went quiet because it already knew. I packed one bag, the small one, not the big one, which means I always knew there'd come a day the pedal steel was waiting at the door frame. The talking drum was counting down. 8, 7, 6, smaller than I was when you found me. But I found the door, I found my coat, I found the bag I packed without deciding. I found my name inside my throat. The saxophones are playing now, the trumpet finally calls. The talking drum is not a countdown anymore. It's a procession out the hall. Out the hall. Who spoke for her? Not him. Who chose for her? Not him. Who named her? She named herself. Who found the door? She found the door. Smaller? Not anymore. Smaller? Not anymore. Tell me. The vase is on the floor. What happened? She kept walking. And the horn? She kept walking. The horn kept walking. She kept walking. He called my name once at the door, quiet as a country road the morning after rain. And I stood there with the weight of the bag in my hand and the weight of the years. And the pedal steel played one long note that sounded exactly like a question. I didn't answer. Smaller than I was. Not anymore. Smaller than I was. Not anymore. The talking drum is walking me out now. Not anymore. The pedal steel is holding the door.
Burned the hoodie, the gray one he always wanted me to wear. Took it to the balcony, said some words over it, gave it a proper send-off in the air. Then we poured his recommended wine right down the bathroom sink drain. She looked at it going and said, "You know what's funny? He picked this wine because I didn't know enough. He was wrong about the wine too." And the reggae said she's free, and the metal said she's free, and the bass said she was always free. She just forgot she burned the hoodie. She poured the wine, she deleted everything that wasn't hers or mine. She burned the hoodie. She found the door, the metal and the rhythm say she ain't small anymore. Burn it, burn it, burn it down. The queen has reclaimed her crown. They said she was too much, the bass said no such thing. They said she loved too hard. she laughed, and his name came up 3 times on the phone. And she danced harder, the rhythm played on. The rhythm always plays on. She burned the hoodie, she poured the wine, she took back every small thing she had given away over time. She burned the hoodie, she found the floor, the metal and the rhythm say she ain't going back through that door. 4 in the morning, friends are asleep. 7 messages, she reads all 7. She starts to type.
In my version of the story, I was patient. In my version of the story, I tried. In my version of the story, she was the one who made everything harder. In my version, that's almost true. In my version, I showed up every time I showed up. The reasonable version of me loved her the best way he knew. The reasonable version of me only ever wanted things to be quiet, simple, manageable, reasonable. She cried about the dinner party, I was mortified. She said I spoke for her, I said I was helping. I was in the reasonable version, I was helping. Marcus said she'd change you. Jay looked at his drink, and I don't know what Jay was thinking, but I think Jay knows something that I am working very hard not to know. I know I made it smaller.
Perhaps I can offer some clarity on that.
I said it in a song, so that means I understand it. So that means I've grown. But I texted I'm sorry, and I had already called someone else. And in the reasonable version, it's complicated, it's complicated, it's complicated. In my version of the story, I go to her door, I knock, I wait. In my version, she opens it, and I say the right thing, and it is not too late. In the version I'm sitting in right now, the engine is running, and I cannot decide if I am the man who fixes this or the man who drives away. In my version, I am the reasonable man. In the reasonable version, I go to the door. The engine is running. The engine is made us smaller. You know you made us smaller. Jay says she changed me. Marcus says I wasn't myself, and I want them to be right. I want them to be right. Because if neither of them is right, I have to look at something. I have been at the gym at 6 a.m. for 3 weeks to avoid looking at. Jay went quiet. You saw Jay go quiet. You know what Jay's quiet means. I know what I did. I know what I did. I said it in a verse, which means I've grown, which means I understand. But understanding is not the same. Understanding is not the same as stopping. 6 a.m. iron in my hands. The reggae says, you know. 6 a.m. iron in my plans. The reggae says, you know. The music's loud enough to drown a thought. The reggae says, you know. But some thoughts are louder than the metal. Some thoughts are louder than the metal. Some thoughts. I sent the text. I'm sorry, can we talk? I meant it when I sent it. I had already called someone else. I meant that too. In a different way, I mean things. I am the reasonable man. I am the man who showed up. I am the man who tried. You are the man in the car. Engine running. Outside her building. At night. You know what you are. You know. 6 a.m. iron. The music finally off. The engine running. The building lit up there. Her name in my mouth. And the reggae plays what it always played. Under all that noise the whole time. I know.
She let him in. That is the fact you begin with. She was not afraid. That was the problem. Something older than both of them heard that door and said, "Not this," and was not listened to. I live one floor above. I know the sounds of that apartment. I know the sound of her painting. I know the sound of him arriving. It is different from her sound. It has always had edges. Hey gun, the ancestors were always there. They could not stop what they knew was coming. The argument began quietly. It always starts quietly. Something said, I know this rhythm. Something said, we have seen this rhythm. Something said, we know how this Which one stayed? Which one walked away? Which one of them is gone? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? The camera finds the floor, white tile, one shard of red ceramic, in the place where the vase stood, in the place where she stood. Egun witnessed, Egun always witnesses, and the ancestors do not answer. Which one is gone? Egun, one shard, Egun, Egun, white tile, Egun, silence, 6 seconds, then nothing. Lord,
We be loving shadows
we be loving shadows.
all alone. Lo, lo, lo. I called on you like a prayer, put you where God should go.
Needed you to fill a hollow that was mine to fill alone. But I wrapped it up in loving, gave it your name and face, and called the whole thing sacred, called the whole thing grace.
She did see something for me where I never see for myself, and I enjoy the version till she want the man on the shelf.
The real one underneath, the one I keep from everyone. But love will find the basement, love will always find the one you hide.
Who you there love?
Who you really love?
Tell me true.
Is it me you see?
Or is it you?
Looking back, love not solo thing.
Singing up.
Love not solo thing.
We carry our own story.
Put on for somebody else. Wonder why you never feel right. Love not solo thing.
Hallelujah.
Love not solo.
I want you to witness someone who would see me completely and love me in the scene. But I confused the wanting with the loving. Needed her to prove that I was worth the needing.
And that was never his job. That was never his job.
And I wanted something still,
Something that would not outgrow the shape I had prepared for it in the garden of my ego. Lord, forgive me, I loved the controllable thing and called it the real thing. And he deserved the real thing.
we project, we expect, we dress each other up in our own needs.
Then call it unconditional.
Lord, have mercy on us.
We were never loving each other.
We were loving
The relief of being seen.
by someone.
Anyone.
We called it love.
Lord have mercy.
We called it love. And don't we all want something?
From we all, from the one we say,
We love without condition.
but conditions everywhere.
Conditions all the way down.
Love not solo thing. Sing it now. Love not solo thing.
We carry our own story.
Put on for somebody else. Wonder why they never feel right. Love not solo thing.
Hallelujah.
The library empties, the lamplight stays. This is how I've spent my finest days. The crowd goes home to their applause and noise. I keep the quiet hour, and the quiet is my choice. Nothing suit and chiseled in the stone. The oldest counsel learn the self alone. Know thyself in the late and silent hour. Know thyself. There's a quiet kind of power. No lecture hall, no audience, no crown. Just a candle and a question in the night to write it down. Others chase the honors and the name. I never cared so much for that kind of game. The deepest thing a person comes to know is studied in the solitude where no one else can go. Know thyself in the late and silent hour. Know thyself. There's a quiet kind of power. No lecture hall, no audience, no crown. Just a candle and a question in the night to write it down. Let them keep their seminars, their cited renown. The truest education needs no audience around. When the term is over and the halls are bare, I'll still be at the desk. In the lamplight there, some study for a grade and some to please, but I study for the stillness, and the stillness sets me free. Know thyself in the late and silent hour. Know thyself. There's a quiet